What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today. And in this video we are at Sioux Falls Regional Airport for the 23rd airport update and for the first airport update of the new 2022 calendar year. Delta Mainline has definitely made a strong return here at Sioux Falls as we have 3 Delta Mainline flights that we're going to be taking a look at here in this update. And as you can see here at gate number 1, this is one of our 3 Delta Mainline flights that we get now on pretty much a daily basis at this point. It's kind of crazy that Delta has ramped up their mainline service here at Sioux Falls. Here at gate number 1, we have this Delta Airbus A320. This arrived in on the pretty much midnight flight from Minneapolis. It arrived in at 11:52 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 11:58 p.m. arrival as flight 1378 on an A320. So this is the first time we've gotten a Delta A320 in a very long time. Really the only mainline stuff that we've gotten beforehand has been A319s and occasionally a 717 from Atlanta, which, speaking of which, is located here at gate number 3. This is our Atlanta service that we get. This arrives in a little bit before 8 o'clock. This aircraft arrived in at 7:38 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 7:49 p.m. arrival as flight 2455. So again, the Atlanta service still going on strong. Really glad that we do have Atlanta service still on Delta, because we did go for that period of time without any direct service to Atlanta. So really the best way you could have gone there was to either connect through Minneapolis, stay on the same airline, or connect to through Chicago or something like that. But glad to see that Delta is really stepping up their service here in Sioux Falls. I'm not sure if this is just a move that they're trying to do to compete with Allegiant, or this is just more of a seasonal thing that will happen throughout most of the winter. Pushing back from gate number 5, we have this American Eagle CRJ900 operated by Mesa Airlines. This aircraft is going to be heading out to Dallas. It departed at 11:32 a.m., a bit behind a scheduled departure time of 11:16 a.m., and it would arrive in Dallas a little over half an hour ahead of schedule, so that's good to see for this aircraft. But it did originate from Dallas, so this is essentially our turnaround flight. The inbound flight from Dallas landed at 10:31 a.m. ahead of a scheduled 10:46 a.m. arrival. It's flight 5931, and this is heading back out to Dallas carrying the same flight number. At gate number 4 is our third and final Delta Mainline service that we now get. This is the earlier arrival, about closer to 8 o'clock, so right at about the same time as our Atlanta service, but this is on an A319, as you can see. Arrived in from Minneapolis is flight 1507. This arrived in at 7:29 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 7:50 p.m. arrival. So this flight used to be at about like 4:30, but it looks like they moved it to closer to 8 o'clock. So now we have 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then that midnight flight on that A320 that we took a look at the start of the update. So great to see Delta Mainline, like I said before. Great to see them really stepping up their service here in Sioux Falls. Yes, we still get regional aircraft, but I decided to exclude those from this airport update because the Delta Mainline has such a huge presence here at Sioux Falls. It's really crazy to see, so I've omitted all Delta regional flights from this update. And that's all we have for the Delta stuff. We'll move on to Gate 7 for our last aircraft at the terminal. Our United Mainline service is still hanging on. This is our daily Denver service that we get. Sometimes it's on A319, sometimes it's on A320, but on the flights that I'm using from Friday, January 7th of 2022, it was on a 737-800 with splits and in the old Continental Globe livery. This aircraft arrived in at 10:56 p.m. ahead of a scheduled 11:06 p.m. arrival as flight 1969. That's all we have here at the terminal. We got 2 more aircraft roaming the surrounding area, so we're going to go ahead and check those out. This aircraft originated from Gate 3, but here it is taxiing out of the passenger terminal ramp. This is an Allegiant Airbus A320 that arrived in from Punta Gorda at 10:35 a.m., delayed from a 9:45 a.m. scheduled arrival. And he is going to be heading back out to Punta Gorda. He departed at 11:44 a.m., delayed from a 10:30 a.m. scheduled departure time, and it didn't land in Punta Gorda until about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So that's about a 45-minute delay for this flight. 1 more to go here at the passenger terminal for this update. About to taxi into the passenger terminal, and we'll be parking at gate number 5, which is the gate that this American Eagle CRJ900 once occupied, but it's going to be heading to Dallas here pretty soon. Here's the SkyWest CRJ700 operated by American Eagle. So this aircraft arrived in from Chicago here as flight 3107 and at 6:24 p.m. significantly delayed from an originally scheduled 5:08 p.m. arrival time. So that's about I'm trying to think here. That's over an hour delay for sure, but I think it's about an hour and 16 minutes if my math is correct. So that's all the aircraft we have here at the passenger terminal, and of course aircraft will head over here to de-ice if needed, but unfortunately I don't have de-icing GSC. I'm not sure if any exist in 1400 that are made by any of the big brands, whether it be Fantasy Wings or JC Wings or whatever, but if anybody knows a good link to where I can buy some, please provide that in the comments, and I will definitely look into buying some here in the near future, because I'd really love to showcase a de-icing scenario without the actual de-icing fluid, because I'm sure that's hard to obtain. Let's head over to the cargo ramp, where we got one new aircraft. You can probably guess what it is, and just some other usual cargo action that I'll showcase in this update. Had to go back another day or so to accurately represent this aircraft. I used to fly from January 6th, but this is the FedEx Ctr72, released by Gemini Jets from the August 2021 releases. This arrived in at 7:57 p.m., a bit behind a 6:49 p.m. scheduled arrival. That's about an hour and 8-minute delay, so quite a few delays here in this update, which is kind of unfortunate, but the holidays, or at least the after part of the holidays, really started to get on some people here, so resulting in some delayed flights and unfortunately people being late for things. So got a little baggage cart approaching it. Normally I'd have this at the passenger terminal, but since I have one extra line around, I figured I'd put it on here. And then we got two of our mainline cargo aircraft that we'll showcase here to round out the update. Showcasing this at a bit of a weird angle, I know, but if I go around to the side of the bookshelf that I have here for the cargo ramp, it's going to be a bit of an awkward position for me to be in, so that's why I'm going to be over here. So at this stand, we have this UPS 767-300 freighter that arrived in from Louisville, our flight 492. It's supposed to arrive in at 5 a.m., but it didn't arrive until 9:10 a.m., so that's a 4-hour and 8-minute delay for this flight. A lot of our morning cargo flights tend to be delayed by like 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes more, depending on weather or other factors that I can't even think of right now, so yeah, just about to get the cargo offloaded here. There's an air freight truck right there, stand for the crew to get off, which is a little bit short, but shouldn't bother them too much. And then we have a FedEx A300 that is pulling into its stand. This arrived in as flight 735. This is our evening cargo flight at 7:50 p.m., a bit behind a scheduled 7:20 p.m. arrival, so exactly a 30-minute delay for this aircraft. I'm going to readjust that there, try to center the plane there. So well, it looks pretty good here. So yeah, just going to be pulling into the spot. We'll get the cargo offloaded, and then it will be taken off here at about 9 to 10 o'clock. And that'll do it for this update. So first one, glad to be back doing these airport updates. I know last week's was kind of a bit of an interesting situation there because of my unfortunate stomach bug that I had to deal with. But I'm feeling a lot better now, which is good. As I record this, it is Sunday, January 9th. I still do not have my large order from Panda Fox in yet, but I should have that in hopefully sometime during the week. But I will have some things going on, so that may prevent me from filming the unboxing right away. Which thankfully won't be any type of sickness or anything, which should be the good thing. It'll just be some other things that I'll have going on. But apart from that, should be a pretty interesting week then for content, with Massive Unboxing number 10, and of course this airport update going out at the end of the week. So that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Welcome to the collection, FedEx ATR.